Davon Dillard grew up playing basketball on the courts of Chicago. His dad, Dillard, was a barber, and anytime he got off work, he took Davon to play basketball.
I grew up playing with older guys. I played with my dad friends, and the only way for me to stay on the court was to play hard. And that was one of the things that always stuck with me as a kid, just to always be an aggressive player. I credit him a lot because, you know, when nobody believed in me, my mom and my dad was the main people that was in my corner. My dad, you know, he told me as a young child, you know, Davon, you're gonna be a great player, you know, you always just stick with it, never let nobody take that from you, things like that. He always told me just always finish something, never leave, you know, a job unfinished, things like that, because he was definitely a man of his word. You know, what he told me, what he preached to me, he definitely showed me that on a daily basis.
Dillard died of a heart attack at 36. Davon was 8 years old.
I feel like just going through that right there just made me a stronger person. I feel like I done been through it all. I can definitely make it through anything now, especially, you know, hard times in life. You know, life is not always gonna go smooth. But I feel like, you know, coming to Oklahoma State definitely matured me and things like that as a man. First off the court and things like that, you know, just being a stand-up guy, you know, coming from where I come from, you know, it's not a lot of stand-up people. You know, that's to be here where I'm at today. I know a lot of guys, you know, want to be in my spot.
That spot includes #1 on SportsCenter's top 10. Davon's had 3 appearances in the past month.
Coach Underwood, you know, starting off the season, you know, I was the guy who was like pretty, you know, passive on like layups and things like that. He told me, you know, you need to change your mindset. Everything you need to do needs to be dunked. There's not a lot of athletic guys out there, you know, that especially even challenge you to block your shots. So, you know, everything you need to do is dunk. I didn't even go home this summer. I just stayed here all summer and worked out. You know, I didn't want to go home to any distractions. When everybody went home, I was here all summer just shooting, working out, getting extra work with Snake. You know, I knew my time was going to come soon, and I didn't want to have an excuse and not be ready for that, you know. I lost a lot of weight that I gained last year. I got my jump shot better, you know, worked on my handles and things like that.
Davon met Tyreek Coger this summer when Tyreek transferred to OSU to play basketball. The two were roommates and instant friends. Tyreek Coger, a light in so many people's lives, quickly became one in Davon's.
Tyreek came and he was here for 3 weeks, and I hosted him on his visit. You know, I had the chance to meet him. You know, I'm so grateful for that. I've never met a person in my life that positive and that uplifting, you know. He was definitely a high-spirited guy. He just coming on the first day, I felt like, you know, we were just like good friends. We just hit it off back. You know, we went out, I took him out. You know, I took him to meet some of the guys, some of my friends around campus, some of the frat guys, and everybody just fell in love with him. You know, he just had like, you know, that spirit that you want to be around 24/7, you know. There was never a dull time when I was with him. You know, just to hear him singing in the morning at 6 o'clock in the morning. Just hear him singing in the morning, I'll wake up like, dude, what are you doing, you know? And just like, man, you know, I just get up and sing in the morning, you know, that's how I start my day. And like for the 3 weeks he was here, I'll wake up in the morning at the same time, 6 o'clock, he'd just be singing. And, you know, he told me like, man, you know, I seen what happened to you last year, man, don't let that, you know, let you down, because I didn't play a lot last year. You know, man, he told me like, man, you're a great athlete, man. I've never seen a guy as athletic as you, man. We're definitely gonna be a pro, bro. You just gotta stick with it. And he told me that, not even knowing me, you know. I mean, I met him for like 2 days and he told me that. He's just such a great guy.
Tyreek Coger died on July 21st, 2016 in Boone Pickens Stadium during his summer conditioning workout. The autopsy report states that Tyreek Coger died of an enlarged heart. He was 22 years old.
He showed me a lot, he opened me up to a lot of things, man, just talking to me, praying over me, man. You know, I met his parents, things like that. He cooked me dinner every night. He taught me how to cook certain things. He was like a brother to me. We just felt like we was family for like 3 weeks. But I don't think I ever forget him. You know, things I think our team will never forget him. You know, just the 3 weeks he was here, man, he made such an impact on our team.
This OSU basketball team that continues to remember and play for Coger has now won 8 of its last 9 games. It's also been a breakout month for Davon Dillard, averaging 7 points a game, 4 boards, and has had huge dunks spark the Cowboys. In the memories of Dillard and Tyreek Coger, stay with him every day. And on the court, he says when he flies, he isn't flying alone.
I think about him before every game, you know. I have one of his first articles they had wrote on him on my wall. It's like a big article I have of him on my wall and things like that. You know, every time I leave out the house to go to a game, you know, I always say a prayer or whatever, you know, acknowledge him, you know. I just think, you know, everything he wanted to do, what he wanted to accomplish, you know, I want to live that for me, you know, just God always has a plan, you know, it's not gonna always be easy, you know, you're gonna have some hard times, but just stick with it.